It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
The Geth on your homeworld aren't the same ones who work with Saren. They have different factions.
Good. Maybe some of them will kill each other. Fewer for us to deal with. The only Geth that matter to me are the ones that took away our world.
Thanks for the
Fair
information.
enough.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Admiral Chorus. Might as well get this over with.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
I love the fact that his ship is called Quib.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarei, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Deferens or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. I will not flee because of petty insults.
I don't know, I just found that's a pretty... kudos to the writers for that. Really has nothing to do with what's going on with what's happening in this side quest, but it's a nice, fun detail.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
To be fair, Clive doesn't completely disagree with any of the things that he just said. To be fair.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael'Zorah was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They
Clive kind of agrees with that.
Children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali-Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
I actually haven't not fully grasped the gravity of this until just now. That Chorus is sort of being set up as the antagonist here, the one that you are supposed to not like. But if you listen to what he's saying and his ideals and his attitude towards the Geth, they line up so well with how both Clive and myself see the Geth. Even when I first played Mass Effect 2, I found myself, really agreeing for the most part with what Chorus is saying, despite the fact that we're like, on quote-unquote Tali's side, and, we see him as the quote-unquote bad guy in this particular loyalty quest, but I don't disagree with what he says.
Do you think the Geth would be willing to accept a truce with the Quarians, Legion?
We did not seek hostilities with creators. We fought for continued existence.
So your people would be open to peace?
Not without additional data that suggests coexistence is possible or desirable for creators. When the creators have believed victory is possible, they have attacked us 100% of the time.
I understand. It would be difficult to argue for peace when faced with odds like those. That
True.
does not mean the argument should not be made.
Yeah. Clive pretty much agrees.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Rael'Zorah. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
If anyone can retake the Alarei, Rael'Zorah can.
Alright, how about Zen? Vitor. Oh, Vitor.
Arizona
Hey,
planned
look,
to
it's
get
Vitor.
you. What more proof did the admirals need?
It's Vitor from the beginning of this game,
Shepard?
if you remember.
How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I
Very
talked
well.
to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure
Cool.
it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Hopefully, having Vitor and Cal Rieger here when they don't necessarily are, when they're not necessarily always here, it's deterministic, would actually help with the results of this trial.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Hope you feel better,
Take care
buddy.
of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Alright. Let's go talk to Rieger.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Rael'Zorah, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Oh, why can't Cal Rieger be romanceable? I know several people who are huge fans of Cal Rieger. I wish he was romanceable. That Quarian has such a sexy, sexy voice.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Rael'Zorah. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarei. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Oh, here's that dark energy
You said that
again.
your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We'll take care,
We should
Rieger.
get going.
Good luck on the Alarei. Stay safe out there.
Rael'Zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarei. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
I also like to recall her Admiral Morri-xen, or, Morrigan. It's Claudia Black, the voice actor who is a voice actor for Morrigan. Ask it yourself, Morri-xen.
Legion is working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating. The things I could learn under slightly different circumstances.
This platform is not available for experimentation.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zal'Koris would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shala'Raan is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarei, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shala'Raan is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Interesting.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal'Koris be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Rael'Zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Rael'Zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Geth behavioral changes from hacking only last until programs are restored from archival copy. We judge this plan unsound, Creator Admiral.
For once, Legion, we agree.
We shall see, marvelous machine. We shall see.
It's really interesting talking to these admirals because their views are so different from each other. It's not just, it's not binary. It's not they're either on one side or they're on the other. It's very complex what their feelings and opinions and thoughts are politically, and I just find that really fascinating while speaking to all four of these admirals.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
And it's even more interesting with a Geth actually present here, with Legion actually present here. Okay, now that we've spoken to them, it's time for us to...
Alarei and Clara are out of control. This is on their heads.
Oh, well, we'll see about that. We have to go to the Alarei and get to the bottom of this.
The captain let a Geth onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
If anyone can retake the Alarei, Rael'Zorah can.
My father dead? Or trapped on the Alarei? My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Raan herself. I couldn't say it.
That's definitely Mark
She wanted
Mir.
to get you onto the Alarei. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Who decides where the migrant fleet is going?
That's a more complex question than you might think. The Conclave votes on where we're going, but the Admiralty works out how we get there safely. Avoiding areas of piracy, scheduling resupply, that sort of thing.
Seems like you're cut out of the loop.
Raya has a representative in the Conclave, like every other ship. But me personally, I don't get to say in anything that happens beyond my ship's hull. If my crew doesn't like the way things are going, we're free to leave the fleet at any time. Of course, since the Raya produces about a third of the fleet's food, they try to keep us happy.
Oh, wow.
Why's the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Not if you're looking for a planet to land on. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using photovoltaic solar cells. We're running an ice mining operation at the Red Dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Why'd you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically
Touché.
it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
In the interest of Quarian security, no one may leave until the trial is complete. Alright.
Captain, Tali.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
If Rael'Zorah is stuck with a human,
Alarei and Clara are out of control. This is on their heads.
Alright.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
I can be very persuasive.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Rael'Zorah is guilty.
If Rael'Zorah is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
And a very sexy one at that, too.
Is that really a Geth, Rael'Zorah? The guards at the docking bay said...
Don't worry, it's under our control. With luck, it will help us retake the Alarei.
If you say so. Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard of Vast Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarei?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarei.
Let's head to the Alarei.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Alarei. Kila Selai.
Alright, well, here we go. Move on out. Oh my goodness.
Targeting below, under fire. Taking hit.
That's right. Control them. Nicely done. Oh. Great.
Successful shot.
Nice. Too late.
Got you.
Well done, everybody. Geth Trooper.
Combat drone. Put away.
Nicely done.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rael'Zorah ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Repair drone?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haestrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
It's interesting she mentions how much storage is in her suits, because that means it makes more sense why so many people see the Quarians as petty thieves sometimes, because they have the suits to let them walk away with a whole bunch of stuff, apparently.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
That is kind of scary. One. Let's find out. 1, 2, a 3, 3. Nice. another thing to hack. There we go.
This is valuable.
Ooh, get shield strength. I like.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rael'Zorah.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
We've got trouble.
Yeah, well, I've got credits. Ooh. Get Hunter. Oh well.
Target contact. Enemy disabled.
Good job.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Oh, goodness. Seeing that, jeez. That's pretty, like, awful to have to watch.
Contact forward.
The kitchens. Control that.
Under fire.
Nice. Very nice.
Threat neutralized.
Control them further. Nope. Keep it up.
Target contact.
Geth Hunter. Another Geth Hunter control. Control that one. Come on.
Target processed.
Good stuff. You two, I mean, the two of them, Legion and Tali, definitely are great against synthetics, like the Geth. I'm stealing off of your dad's ship, Tali. Hope you don't mind. Bingo! Oh my. Oh jeez.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.